Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. Since 25 is coming to an end, one of my New Year's resolutions or New Year's goals, whatever you want to call it, was to read 15 books. That did not happen. I read 5 books completed, and then I'm currently reading 2 books right now that hopefully I can finish before the new year. So that means I read 7 books, almost half. Not disappointed. I could have done better, but I am proud of myself for how many books I did read and how many books that I have to read next year. So maybe I could hit my goal of 15 next year. But I'm going to show you all the books that I did read and are currently reading right now. My first book, Give Me More. I'm pretty sure this is a series and I might get the series, but when I tell you spice, baked spice. I don't want to go too deep on this, but if you like 2 men and a woman, this is the book for you. This is the book for you. This is the book for you. She was a good book. She was a really nice book. Honestly, yeah, I would give her a 10 out of 10. I'd probably give all, no, I wouldn't. But I would give her a 10 out of 10. She was really nice. I really like romance books, and this was like my first real romance book that I did read, and she was good. I couldn't put her down if I'm being honest. Number 2, we have Things We Never Got Over. This one is a romance book. It has a little spice. It is pretty good. I wish it was just like a tiny bit more spice, but she was good. She was nice. I would honestly give her maybe an 8 out of 10, maybe a 7.5. I really liked her though because she was like 500 pages and I really like long books. Just like I love long shows that have a lot of seasons. And Knox Morgan, he don't play about his woman, okay? That's all I want to say. Number 3 is Real. This one was another romance book. What can I say? But I do love this one. It has spice, it has history, it has like the theater. I don't know what word to say, but Nevaeh Saint, she's wonderful. And Cannon Halt, y'all thought Knox Morgan didn't play about his woman? Cannon, he really didn't play about his woman. Nobody could tell him anything when it came to Nevaeh Saint. He didn't care what you had to say. Nothing. And I did also like this book because she was like 450 pages. Also a really good read. Really hard to put her down. She was great. Next, we have The Red Letter. This one is a thriller mystery, and I actually have never read thriller mysteries, which is really crazy because I love crime shows. NCIS, Criminal Minds, currently binge watching Law and Order. You name it, I've probably seen it. Dexter, literally love all of them. So when I was reading this book, it literally felt like I was watching a show. I was reading this book with my friend, so we were like trying to stay at the same pace. I was so upset I agreed to do that because it was honestly hard to put this book down because it's just like every single chapter ends on a cliffhanger. It's like you finish the chapter and it's like, no, I need to go read that next chapter. Not gonna lie, disappointed on how the ending was. I think the ending could have been a little bit better. So because of that, I would give it an 8 out of 10. But because of this book, I will be reading more thriller mystery books. She was really good. And this is not a series. But this book is also a series, and I didn't know it was a series either. But when I went to Barnes and Noble, I was like in the romance section because I love my romance books. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's 2 other books, and I have to read them because when it's a series, you just know like if this one was good. Yeah. Okay, and the last book that I read, I think I still have like 2 more chapters in this book, but we're going to ignore that. I read majority of it. It's Set Apart, Discovering Personal Victory Through Holiness. This is a really good book. I love reading, like I'll read 2 books at a time, like one a fun read and then one like an educational biblical read. And this is my biblical read. It is talking about how to be holy and how to live a holy lifestyle, and it kind of just walks you through on how to get to that point, like what to ask God for, what to pray for, what to think about, how to sit in silence with God and get all your answers you need. Really good, really gonna make you cry. I am gonna read this book again, even though I didn't technically finish it. I might finish it, or I might just like restart from the beginning. I feel like this is a book that you probably should read every single year, and I am going to read this book every single year until I die because you can never be too holy. But Set Apart, really good. Now to the 2 books I am currently reading. The first one is The 5 Love Languages. I am almost done. I think everyone should read this book mainly because everyone has different love languages and you have to love people in their love language. Like your love language and someone else's love language might not be the same. So like you loving them in your love language, they not they will not feel the love because that's not their love language. So you need to understand your love language, their love language, how to communicate between each other's love languages so you both are happy and loved in the relationship. So even if you're single, this is probably a book you still should consider reading, because you can never love anyone too much. And love in relationships really important. So read. I would say this book is a 10 out of 10. Granted, I have not finished it, but I mean, it's just very informational. It'll help you in life and through your relationships. And the last book that I am currently reading, I have only started chapter one, Discerning the Voice of God. I can't wait to read this book, mainly because like 2025, I have been like, that was has been my main focus. Hearing God's voice, knowing which voice is his, not mine, not the devil's, like being able to like, that was God. Let me lock in and listen. So I want to finish it before going into 2026. So in 2026, I can really focus on my faith, my relationship with God, hearing his voice, and just doing right by him, because that's the overall goal to me, at least. I don't want to let that man down. I want him to be proud of me, and I want to live the life that he wants me to live. So I'm going to finish her before the 31st. But that is all the books that I have read. If you would like me to show you the books, at least a snippet of the ones that I plan to read in 26, I already have like a good 10 on my shelf that I plan to read in 26. Let me know. I'll show you. But I have gotten all my books from Barnes and Noble, except this one, my mom gave it to me. And then this one, my friend gave it to me. And I'm pretty sure I got this one off of Amazon, but it's at Barnes and Nobles also. If you do buy your books from Barnes and Nobles, make sure you get the Barnes and Noble card. Every $10 you spend, you get 1 point. Every 10 points you get, you'll get $5 off. I'm currently at $30 off. I am trying to, maybe get like $500 off and then go on a book spree one day. But read some books in 26. 10 out of 10 recommend.